Anyway, I just have to report that it is still freezing in Minnesota. Freezing. So tell me about the game you guys made up.
Oh yes, we're using the ball pit. 2 people go inside of it, and then they throw balls out. Then you have to deflect them back into the ball pit to get points, and then they stop for 10 seconds.
Whoa!
So good, Max! Here, you want to use it?
I gotta try it again because I don't know if I even caught that at the beginning.
I found a giant ice
Okay,
crystal!
so the kids wanted to show me this.
It looked like a waterfall, but we ended up, we broke like all the icicles off trying to pull it out of a bush from over there.
And Mercy both is here.
But it looked like a huge waterfall.
This was in the bush. Cool.
Yeah, a bush. It's like a slide.
This part is
This is what happens when you live in Minnesota and it's still freezing.
Watch
Giant
this.
chunks of ice. Oh boy. Whoa, okay. There you have it. Ooh, that's a solid chunk. Please don't hit anyone with that.
Please don't hit anyone with that. Snow ice.
Please tell me you're not putting that in your mouth.
Don't make it and don't eat it. Swallow it. You swallow it because it is broken.
All right, yeah, go put those in the back of the van. I will bring those to the thrift store later. But look at all this snow, you guys. It's mid-April. And more is on the way, so send warm thoughts. What is that? Whoa.
He's like, yes.
Yes.
He's like, this. What? He's like, what?
Whoa.
It just
He loves it.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see this button.
Oh man.
He's not even letting go of this one button. Look at that. Look at that.
In my face.
Open that. No,
But my truck's over there.
Let him get it.
There you go. Yeah, set him on the truck.
On the truck, and then
He
we'll
doesn't want to leave it.
He's just like, I have a truck.
That looks so cool. Look at this.
I almost got this for him.
Look at that. It's a box.
So, major snafu in our week. It's yesterday was Max's birthday, and it started off okay. I was feeling a little run down, so I was moving a little slowly, but having fun. He opened some birthday presents from his grandparents, and it was so cute. He was just having a blast on this new truck thingamabob. Anyway, for the afternoon, I was just feeling really run down, so I laid down for a while, and anyway, I don't know how it is at your house, but around here, when Mom is down for the count, things don't always keep moving the way they should with everyone else. My kids do a really good job in a lot of ways, but there's a lot to do in a house, in a family this big, and anyway, I'm feeling like very behind. Wouldn't you know it, late afternoon, our 3-year-old Joy started throwing up. So there you have it. Feeling really off, really like not put together and tired and a bit overwhelmed with this week. Right smack dab in the middle of the week being like blown off course. Really just trying to get my bearings again today. So now it's Thursday, the next day, and Joy had a pretty rough night. She seems to be feeling a bit better now, but she's very crabby. Very crabby. Not excited to have a stomach bug back in the house this soon. But what can you do, right? Moms, you just got to roll with it, right? So, feeling a little overwhelmed, but this too shall pass, right? This too shall pass. A deep breath, another cup of coffee, and a nap. A nap would be good. And we'll get back on track, right? Let's see. What have we here?
Surprise!
Woo! Anyway, I just have to report that it is still freezing in Minnesota. Freezing. Yeah. And there's snow in the forecast for this weekend, so awesome. Not like bring on some global warming, because this global cooling is like, I'm over it, okay? I'm over it. Yeah. Why do we still live here? I don't know.
He's like, I'm making music? Spring, you're not even touching it.
This is amazing. I didn't know
He really likes that one. That's a C.
Okay, here's proof that progress has been made today. Still a bit to go, but look at this counter space. Ta-da. Oh, another cup.
I love Mario. Whoa, 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 whoa. I love it. And I love it. Of 3 and 1
Ta-da.
and all of them.
So Daniel started playing the keyboard and he says, "Hey Mom, do you want to get a picture of this?" I said, "I do now." You having fun? Oh, now you're being silly. There he goes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is now Friday morning, and yesterday was pretty much a wash. Joy is finally feeling better, which is great. Right, Joy? You feel better? Yeah. So last night, oh, here, I know what I forgot to say. Yesterday, after all that aftermath of Max's birthday and then me not feeling good and then Joy getting sick, so that yesterday was actually my anniversary. This is our 21st anniversary, which I know ages me to admit that, but whatever, is what it is, right? We didn't do anything because we were dealing with Joy being sick and me just kind of barely getting my energy back, and just a blah day, just an off day, I'm sure I'm not the only one that gets those. Anyway, she turned around, look at that hair. We got it. Yeah, the sneezing. Oh, that face. Did you have a sneeze?
Yeah.
Are you looking at your book?
Is that a cake?
Yep, that's a cake. Okay, so we're going to work on her hair a little bit, and what I have in here is just a little bit of a really moisturizing conditioner and some water. It's just watered down, so I basically just made our own leave-in conditioner spray rather than buying commercial detanglers. I just feel like it works better. But she was sick and had had a bath and went to bed with a slightly wet head, and she tosses and turns in her sleep a lot. So this is the result. So we will work on this for a while and get your curls back nice and pretty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So casual about it. Yeah.
But I'm really sad.
You're really sad today? Why is that?
But I'm very, very happy.
But you're very happy? Well, that's good. So we've been talking a lot lately about like identifying emotions, you know?
Baby. Wait, are you getting all the snarls out?
Yeah, look, this side's pretty good. We got all the snarls out. Your curl is bouncing back. So I'm about to do some more laundry. Sickness update. My Daniel is puking, throwing up, whatever word you use. I mean, they're all yucky, so it doesn't matter. And my Joy, who was feeling better and did good for 24 hours, is now on round 2. So yeah, 3 and 5-year-olds vomiting. They're not very good at getting to the toilet or in the big bowl or bucket we provide. So I've been doing a lot of floor scrubbing and laundry. Okay, so one of the productive things that I managed to do yesterday was finally, I would not make a good weather person. Finally managed to get that hook on the wall for a place to hang some snow pants here in the kind of the back hall. This is like the back hallway area. This is the door of the garage. My laundry room. I'm like bobbing all over the place. Sorry, just kidding. I get motion sickness, so sorry. Finally got that on the wall to hang some snow pants. I was like, oh, that's just like me, right? Get it up at the end of the season when I'm not going to need it anymore. But this is Minnesota, and this is Friday the 13th. And have you seen our forecast? We're going to need those snow pants this weekend. So I wasn't too late. Anyway, so I had to come out and get some actual video of Snowmageddon, Snowpocaplypse, Minnesota, April. April 15th. We are on day 3 of this crazy snow. We don't even know what to do with ourselves. So like, come out and play in the snow. Right? I was content to look out the window, maybe sit by the fire, sip my coffee. But then the girls looked like they were having so much fun, so I thought I'd come outside. So they're actually playing King of the Hill. It's the only time I let them push each other around like that. But they're not allowed to actually make each other cry. Or if they do, they have to apologize. Ah, the wind is cold. Winter. April in Minnesota. It's cold, it's snowy, it's ridiculous. We keep asking ourselves, why do we still live here? Why? This isn't normal, okay? Minnesota often gets some snow. We often get a lot of snow in March. We get a lot of snow in March. Everybody else is starting to thaw out, and my southern friends are tank tops and outside, and oh, it's so hot out, and let's plant a garden, and we're like still in our snow. I'm sorry, I'm moving all over. Still in our snowiest month. March, but by April, we generally are losing our snow. And generally, we get a dusting or like a little like winter's like, oh, I'm not quite done yet. And then, but this is ridiculous. This is, I think, the 3rd time we've had over 6 inches in April. Ah! This too shall pass. I have seen the forecast, and it is promising. I've been lied to by forecasts before, though. I mean, the snow, see if you can catch that, the snow coming off our... Did you hear that? That was the loudest nature monster sound yet. We think it's geese, and it's just like loud off the river or something. I don't even know. Maybe it's like snowplows scraping something. It kind of like a metal. I don't even know. It's windy and it's cold and it's loud and it's crazy. And I was saying something about April, and I don't even know anymore. I lost my train of thought. Winter does crazy things. Even though it's technically spring, right? I mean, spring. Like it's spring, right? Okay, I'm holding this camera and my fingers are cold, like it hurts. Like, trying not to complain, except like complaining about snow in Minnesota is kind of a hobby of mine. Hang around long enough and you'll see. Anyway. Someday we dream of moving south. Yeah. But for now we're stuck here. Like literally stuck. There's so much snow. I mean, they're closing roads, they closed the airport. We're literally stuck in frozen Minnesota. And my fingers are cold, and I'm gonna go in and sit by the fire while they play King of the Hill, because apparently they're much more hardy than I am. But I mean, I've known that for a long time. So I keep trying to come up with a way to end this video with something clever. I don't know. What was I thinking, right? Because life just keeps happening. Anyway, so baby Max is the latest. He just woke up from a nap covered in puke. So I gotta jump back into it, disinfect some more, and go cuddle a baby. Yeah, he is not feeling good. It's so hard when the littlest ones get sick. In summary, in the last week, Max has turned 1. Multiple kids have vomited. We missed our anniversary, and we had a blizzard of the century. I don't really know if it's a blizzard of the century. I might have just made up that headline, but it did break some records, and I believe it's the snowiest April on record. An April blizzard of the century. There we go. In Minnesota. So all in all, just craziness over the last few days, and I'm up to my eyeballs in laundry and surfaces that need disinfecting. So talk to you later. Thanks for watching. If you're here, subscribe to our channel. Talk to us in the comments. Let us know where you're from. But if you're somewhere nice and warm, maybe you could leave that out for at least another week or two, because, you know, did you see that pile of snow?